Thanks for watching my channel, and my name is Sarah if you've never been here before. Today I'm going to be reviewing the FitTrack scale. So, as I've shared in other videos, I've been on this path to weight loss. So, one thing that we all know is stepping on the scale is not normally fun. And seeing that you have been working your butt off, not making any changes on the numbers on the scale, can be really discouraging. So there's obviously a lot of research into weight loss because many of us are always trying to lose weight. And one thing that I have always wondered about myself is, why can't I lose weight like everybody else? Don't we all think that, right? So one thing that what turned me on to the FitTrack scale is that it not only measures your weight, it measures the amount of water in your body, the amount of protein, how much muscle you have, what's your bone mass, where the fat is in your body. Is it deep inside, like around your organs, or is it on the outer ranges of your body, close to your skin, which causes cellulite? So this product does all that. It measures all of those things. And there's no subscription. It's just a scale. You download the app on your phone and it does the magic. So this is what the scale looks like. So you just step on there, make sure your feet, fits on those pads, which, I wear a 7.5. It's not like something they're abnormally long or anything, like far apart or anything like that. So your feet being able to fit on the pads, is going to work unless you have like tiny little baby feet. That probably won't work very well. And then it connects and you get your results. So I'm going to show you what it looks like inside the app. And then we'll wrap up about price and what I think. Okay, so we're going into the FitTrack app. Now, I'm being vulnerable right now and showing you my weight and all of the little details about me. So please don't judge me. But this is how much I weigh. 181 pounds, 0.7. I probably didn't say that right. But let me show you how cool this app is. So you can see below weight, BMI, BFP, all of those things. So let me walk you through what those things look like here on the app. So I click down and I can see, oh, big surprise. I'm in the very high category for my weight. So this red zone is going to show you, obviously each area, it shows you what category you're in for your weight. And then it's going to show your BMI, which I'm not a huge believer in the BMI, but there it is. It shows you what category you're in there. Then the BFP, which this is one thing that I really liked about this app, is that it's going to tell you what these things mean if you don't know what they mean. So you can see below on that scale what BFP means. So it reflects the level of fat in your body, the fat tissue. And then we're going to look at muscle rate. So this is one thing that I found really interesting in my body, is that I'm upper high in the standard level of muscle, which is not something that would have been reflected in my weight, right? Like if I or you or any of us have more muscle than the average person and our height, that's fun to know. It's also fun to know that, hey, that doesn't give you an excuse to be at the weight you are, but I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm in the standard area of muscle, but upper standard. And so then we're going to go down to body water, and this is going to tell you how much water your body has. And it explains here, if you see in the second line, it can boost the body's ability to burn fat, which increases your metabolic rate in healthy individuals. So I'm in the low body water, which is pretty funny because I have been drinking nearly a gallon of water a day. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there, but that's fun. So obviously we all know our bodies need water. This is going to tell you if you need more water or not, essentially. Then we're going to go into bone mass, and I'm going to kind of quickly go through these last ones because if you buy it, you'll be able to explore a little bit more. Bone mass. I'm in the higher bone mass category, which makes sense to me. BMR. This is the rate in what your body is burning when you're at rest. So I'm still low. That means my metabolism is not very high when I'm not being active. But I'm getting better. Protein rate. This is really important for me. I historically don't eat enough protein, so I like to see, where am I at with this? And it looks like, I'm just about in the standard category, which is a huge improvement for me. What's my metabolic age? Well, that is fun because it's 7 years older than who I am. This is going to show you this is part of what shows you where this fat in your body is. Looks like, obviously it can cause health factors if you have fat around your organs, and I do. So that's not good. But I'm working on it. This is that fat level that I was talking about where it's like closer to your dermis. This is obviously high in this area too, but as we already know, I need to lose weight, so it's not a surprise. This is going to show you what the standard weight is for my height and weight. So 123. That's standard. That doesn't mean that's what I should be shooting for because, as we already established, I have a little bit more bone and a little bit more muscle than standard. Weight control. This is going to show you how much weight you need to lose, essentially. Fat mass. This is going to show you how much fat you have in your body total. So I have 67 pounds of fat. Weight without fat. This is how much I would weigh without any fat at all. Obviously, we need to have some fat in our bodies. And that's why it's different. The 114 is different than the 123. So this is my muscle mass. This shows you, are you in the standard? I'm obviously still standard, but high, upper standard, and then protein mass. So, and then at the very bottom, it shows you what my weight loss journey has been so far, which is fun. One thing I'm not a huge fan of is that it doesn't really show that the drop, like it makes you just look like you're not making much progress. If you can see what I'm talking about there, like it hardly dips. So I started at 193 and I've lost about 10 pounds, just over 10 pounds according to this, and there hasn't been any drop really in that chart. But then you also can look back at what your other results were in the past, which is fun. So you can see here that this is what it was on the 13th, which was yesterday. And then you can click on each of these individual dots and it will tell you what those results were before. So if you were interested to see, say, I want to know what my protein levels were at when I started, you can go to that day and it's going to tell you what your percentage was, and you can compare to what it was yesterday, which was 14. So look at that. I've been doing better at eating more protein like I thought. So you're going to see those improvements versus a regular scale. It's not going to tell you any of that stuff. Okay, so now that you've listened to my rambling on about how great the app is, this is the scale and how much does it cost. So it's $75, which is a lot. I realize that. A normal scale, like even above average scale at, say, Walmart or Fred Meyer, wherever you go, those scales, if you get like the Weight Watchers one, was the last one that I had, and I think it was like 25. So yeah, it's a lot more, 3 times as much as the most expensive scale at your local store. However, as you've seen in the app, there is so much more that you can look at when it comes to your health using this scale. I think that the extra cost is worth it. Like I said, there's no subscription service, so you're going to have access to that app just with spending the $75. You don't have to spend any more money than that. They do have an option for a pro version. I don't really see the point of it. I already get plenty of detailed information with the app. But I mean, at base, I have to say that I really haven't had any complaints about it. Sometimes it will take a little bit for it to connect, but I mean, that's kind of expected. You're using internet. It's never going to be foolproof in that aspect. But I really like that I can track what my protein level is and my water and all of those things that we all know are really important, and that weight isn't the only thing that matters. It matters, but it's not the only thing that matters. And you can see, if you're on like a super intense workout plan and you're wondering, what the heck, why am I not losing any weight? I've been working my butt off. I've been following this diet. I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing and nothing's changing. Why isn't anything changing? This scale is going to help you with that. It's going to help you see the changes that are happening in your body that maybe aren't reflected in the numbers. It's going to show you how much muscle you've been building, how your protein levels are, how much fat you've lost. Are you retaining water? Like, that's an excuse that I think all of us have given ourselves from time to time is, I'm just retaining water. That's probably what it is. I'm just bigger boned than everybody. That's why I'm heavier. Or I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't lose weight like everybody else. All of those things. Now, don't tell me that you haven't told yourself those things a time or two when you're struggling to lose weight. So I like that this scale takes those excuses away. Or it does give you legitimate reasons, like we were looking at with the details in my profile. I have a higher muscle mass than average. A little bit. I'm not in the high zone, but I'm close to the high zone. But it also shows you how crappy I am about hydrating my body and not eating enough protein. It also shows you that my resting metabolic rate is lower than average for my height, but it can be improved, and it can show you that improvement and what kind of improvement you've made in that. And so for me, that's really encouraging. It's really encouraging to see the positive changes, even though it's not reflected in the numbers on the scale. So you choose. Obviously, it's up to you. I'm not getting paid to endorse this product. I don't know if I've already said that in this video or not, but if all of those questions are questions that run through your brain when you're doing the day-to-day battle of trying to lose weight and get healthier, I think this is going to help you stop bullshitting yourself. That's what it's done for me anyways. So you pick. I hope that this video helped you figure out if this product is for you and if it's not. And if you like my videos, like, subscribe below. That helps out a lot. And look at what I have coming next. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. So see you next time.